Online Communication and Education. This presentation is by Prabhu Surendran and Zenon Bardikot, and it is regarding how email and instant messaging changed the way students learn. Free email was one of the first forms of online communication used by students. Hotmail was one of the first and arguably the most successful. It was launched on Independence Day of 1996 by Sabir Bahita and Jack Smith. Fast forward over a year later, and Hotmail had reached millions of subscribers. By December of 1997, Microsoft had bought it out for $400 million. Now here we have an example of logging onto a Hotmail account. An email is about to be sent from this account to show just how fast emailing can be. An attachment is going to be uploaded to display the greatest feature that emailing provides students. Now as you can see, as soon as the email is sent, it is received almost instantly. This is an early version of Hotmail from 1996. Free email allowed students to communicate over the web without the use of phones or having to physically meet up. Sending and receiving information on projects or group assignments was made easier since no one had to physically hand anything over, and files could be attached to an email. Everything could be done online, and nothing could be lost since an email was always saved on a server and its attachments along with it. This could also speed up work since emailing is a much faster way of communicating, considering meeting up generally required traveling. The success of Hotmail and its purchase from Microsoft led to MSN Messenger in 1999, or more commonly described as MSN. Microsoft had originally launched MSN to compete with AOL Instant Messenger. MSN quickly caught on because it originally required a Hotmail account and the fact that Microsoft promoted all of its MSN services through Windows. Here is the current version of MSN called Windows Live Messenger. Instant messaging is what most students use throughout high school for social and school-related activities. For school-related activities, instant messaging was more convenient because it offered all the advantages of emailing, but it was all usually done in a single conversation and everything was usually faster. However, the speed did depend on the internet connection. The only downside was files could not be saved in a conversation. They had to be uploaded onto your hard drive. Whereas with emails, you could store attachments as long as the email was saved in your inbox and not put in the trash and eventually deleted. Now here we have an example of MSN being used to transfer a file. The file is now uploaded and then transferred to the recipient. Many features have been added to instant messaging since its initial introduction. One of these is group conversations, which allows more than two participants to partake in a single conversation. Another is the whiteboard, which allows things to be drawn in a conversation, such as symbols that cannot be typed. There is also video and voice recording functions that students can use. However, these are limited by the availability of webcams and microphones. Now here is an example of a group conversation. You simply click invite the people you wish to invite and then click OK. However, we would not be inviting them for the purposes of this video. For the whiteboard, simply click that symbol and then draw in whatever it is you wish to draw. Then click send. As you can see, the image shows up in the conversation. For the video function, simply click on video, and if there's a webcam hooked up, the feed will be provided. For the audio function, simply click on the audio symbol, hold, say what it is you want to say to the microphone, then release. And the audio file can be played and stopped as long as the conversation is open. There are negatives to using email and instant messaging, the biggest being cheating. Students can easily send their work through conversations or emails to other students. This is especially problematic for computer courses and post-secondary education, where most work is done electronically. The second issue with these services is procrastination. Because these services make it easier to do work, such as group assignments, people tend to put things off, simply saying, we'll do it over MSN, we'll meet up on MSN. This has been our presentation on online communication and education. Thank you.